NFL free agency opens next week, and it's going to be a busy time on the NFL calendar. The legal tampering period begins Monday at 4 p.m., and that's when teams can officially start talking with free agents from other teams. Don't be surprised if we start seeing reports Monday afternoon and evening about movement around the league and the big deals that players are getting. It's an exciting time of the year, there's no doubt about it. But I also want to remind everyone that free agency is a marathon, not a sprint. We all fall guilty of making snap judgments based on what happens in the first few days of free agency, but rosters are not finalized in March, and last year was a perfect example of that. Go back to last year. The Ravens signed Odell Beckham Jr. in April. They then worked out the Lamar Jackson contract extension later that month. Then they signed Jadeveon Clowney and Ronald Darby in August and Kyle Van Noy in September. The Ravens' biggest moves didn't happen in the first week of free agency, and that could once again be the case this season. First of all, Eric DeCosta already said last week at the Combine that the Ravens are not going to spend like crazy in this free agency cycle. They're tight against the salary cap, and they are not going to have a massive spending spree to lure new players here to Baltimore. They're more focused on trying to keep their own free agents, and that starts with a potential long-term deal for Justin Madubuike. Now, DeCosta said on multiple occasions that something he learned from Ozzie Newsome and working alongside him for all those years is patience. Ozzie was a master at sitting back, letting the market go crazy, and then being really surgical when the time was right about making the perfect move. Eric DeCosta did exactly that last season with some of those signings, and I can see the same approach again this year. So we'll see how all this plays out. Again, that legal tampering period opens Monday at 4 o'clock. That's it for me on Final Drive. But before I go, I want to remind you to check out Microsoft Surface for all your technology needs. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.